Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Matsina reading you the news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's effort to protect environment have been multifaceted even though country's role in climate change is negligible. Union Minister Mansukh Mandaviya inaugurates National Food Laboratory of FSSAI at Raxaul in Bihar. States, union territories and urban local bodies starts campaign to make country free of single-use plastic. And Associate Vice President, Athletics Federation of India, Abu Metha inaugurates Khelo India Centre for Archery in Jalukie. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India's effort to protect the environment have been multifaceted even though the country's role in climate change is negligible. The Prime Minister was addressing a program on Save Soil movement in New Delhi on the occasion of World Environment Day today. He said, developed Western nations are not only exploiting more and more resources of the earth, but also responsible for largest carbon emissions. Modi said, India has achieved 10% ethanol blending in petrol 5 months ahead of its target. He said, earlier farmers were not aware of soil health, and to overcome this problem, a huge campaign was launched to give soil health cards to them. The Prime Minister also said India's forest cover grew by 20,000 square kilometers in the last 8 years. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers, Mansukh Mandaviya inaugurated National Food Laboratory of FSSAI at Raxaul in Bihar today. This laboratory has been established under Indo-Nepal bilateral agreement to reduce the time in testing of imported food samples brought into Raxaul from Nepal. Earlier, all the imported samples having legal sanctity were being sent to National Food Laboratory, Kolkata for testing. Mandaviya said now the exporters from Nepal will find it easier to export more food products in India. The minister said the laboratory is likely to get National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories accreditation by July to August this year and will start analysis of the import samples. States, union territories and urban local bodies across the country will swing into campaign mode from today to make the country free of single-use plastic. They will also contribute to improving the environment under the overarching mandate of clean and green. This comes on the heels of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Man Ki Baat address last month, where he exhorted citizens to join together and make efforts for cleanliness and tree plantation on the occasion of World Environment Day. Given the dual mandate of World Environment Day and India's commitment to ban single-use plastic by this month, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has issued a detailed advisory to states and union territories to take up a range of activities in this direction. While over 2,500 ULB have already notified single-use plastic ban, states and union territories will need to ensure that the remaining ULBs notify the same by 30th of June. World Environment Day WED 2022 under the theme Only One Earth was held successfully across Nagaland. Various associations and organizations conducted mass plantation and cleanliness drives, besides the distribution of saplings to create awareness among the masses on importance of protecting the environment. As a part of WED celebration, Police Union Baptist Church organized plantation drive today at New Police Reserve, Kohima. Speaking at the plantation drive, DGP Nagaland T. John Langkumar said that the police department in partnership with Forest Department has undertaken massive plantation drive all over the state where 10 police units have planted a total number of 20,000 saplings this year. He thanked all the police personnel for taking part in the drive at their respective areas. To mark the occasion, the police personnel planted around 100 saplings at the church surroundings. At Mokchung, the Longjang Biodiversity Consortium planted around 1,000 saplings of ornamental trees along the stretch of 80 Road yesterday. With over 50 volunteers and members of the consortium, the day-long plantation was held successfully. The Watsamungdang carried out cleanliness drive at MMC Complex and also planted trees at Women Development Center at Marapkong. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nipu Rio on the occasion of WED said that we have only one Earth which is irreplaceable. Rio said that we must realize that we are part of Earth's ecosystem and learn to respect and live according to the biological laws of nature. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton tweeted that this day serves as a wake-up call for everyone to take responsibility for environmental protection and to recognize the severity of our actions. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. A Khelo India Center for Archery was inaugurated at St. Xavier College in Jalukie yesterday by Associate Vice President, Athletics Federation of India, Abu Metha. Speaking on the occasion as the special guest, Abu Metha said in the olden days, arrows were used not only in sports but also as a means of survival to hunt and during wars. But today, we shoot the target in the sports arenas and not on battlefields. Stating that students are ambassadors and future champions of Nagaland, he appealed them to be confident and brave to reach greater heights. Metha expressed hope that the institution will provide an archery team to represent the state and the country in the days to come. Deputy Commissioner Tseminyu, Dr. Zaseko Lechusi, has informed all the concerned village council chairmen and VDP secretaries under Tseminyu district that the Directorate of Evaluation will be organizing sensitization program on evaluation activity for village functionaries under Tseminyu district on 7th June at Town Hall, Tseminyu. Therefore, the DC has informed all the concerned village functionaries under Tseminyu district to compulsorily attend the sensitization program without fail. The Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act COTPA flying squad team leader led by Wakha Police Station, including representatives from National Tobacco Control Program, DBs and personnel from PS Wakha and Women Police Station, conducted a raid in and around school premises to check the sale of tobacco products on Friday. The team, after conducting the raid, penalized 6 defaulters for non-compliance with the Act and seized the tobacco products which were destroyed at the premises of Wakha Police Station. Further, the team informed that such raids will be conducted frequently and warned all shopkeepers selling tobacco products within the restricted area to abide by the laid-down provisions of law. As per KOTPA Act, selling of any kind of tobacco products within 100-meter radius of a school is restricted. Additional Deputy Commissioner Parent and Administrator Parent Town Council K. Rangding Hegui has invited tender from all interested persons or parties to sell different items in the town such as chicken, beef and buff, pork, fish and duck for the year 2022-2023 with effect from 13th June 2022 with terms and conditions. As per the terms, all permit holders will sell their commodities at rate fixed by Parent Town Council. Beef and pork will be sold at the allotted site at Ndining Ward. For beef, buff and pork, only 2 parties each will be allotted the permits and each party will deposit an amount of 35,000 rupees or more. Allotment will be based on high-end bidding, while for ducks, 4 parties will be allotted the permit with deposit amount of 25,000 rupees or more. For chicken and fish, each party will deposit an amount of 15,000 rupees or more. Allotment will be based on high-end bidding. All tender applications are to be addressed to the ADC and Administrator, Parent Town Council, with 500 rupees as application fees, which shall not be refunded. To end the news, here are the headlines again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's effort to protect the environment have been multifaceted, even though country's role in climate change is negligible. Union Minister Mansukh Mandaviya inaugurates National Food Laboratory of FSSAI at Raxaul in Bihar. States, union territories and urban local bodies starts campaign to make country free of single-use plastic. And Associate Vice President, Athletics Federation of India, Abu Metha, inaugurates Khelo India Center for Archery in Jalukie. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a good night.